Hello there, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing this face, then welcome to the party. You might as well hit the subscribe button below and let's get acquainted. Now today's video is all about testing comparison. This is going to be like the battle of the exfoliating toners. So I have two toners here with me today. Both of them I have used. One I have used for a very long time and one I have used a complete bottle. And I know that a lot of people are trying to figure out what they should use, which is better and stuff like that. So I am going to be comparing two exfoliating toners today. Permit me to introduce to you guys the Pixi Glow Tonic and the NIP+FAB GLYCOLIC Fix Liquid Glow Toner. These two toners have been battling in the beauty market. Like, it's either give me Pixi or give me NIP+FAB, and seriously I feel like we all want to compare them to see what's up. So if you want to see the comparisons between these two toners side by side and how they look, how they wear on the skin, and what my thoughts are, then keep on watching. So first off is the NIP+FAB Glycolic Fix Liquid Glow. This is the extreme 6% one. It has 6% glycolic acid, it has salicylic acid, lactic acid, niacinamide, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But then the interesting thing about this toner is the fact that glycolic acid is the second ingredient just after water, meaning it's high on the list and it is quite potent. Now this one comes in a 100ml bottle that is 3.3 fluid ounces, and I believe they come in two types. There is a 1 of 2% for those who are just like starting with, you know, chemical exfoliants and don't want to like go in because they're not sure if it's going to irritate their skin or not. But this is the 6% one because I was already used to the Pixi Glow one, which is like 5% glycolic acid, so it wasn't like a new thing for me. Now I'm going to put this on hold and tell you guys a little bit about the Pixi Glow Tonic. Now this is what the Pixi Glow Tonic looks like. I'm sure you guys must have seen me use this in most of my skincare routine videos. That is because I am obsessed, you guys. And in as much as I am really obsessed with this product, I am still going to try my best to make this video as unbiased as possible, so have that in mind. Now this one is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic with 5% glycolic acid. It says an exfoliating toner and it has a whole bunch of ingredients. Like, I can't even read all of them, but then it has glycolic acid as the second ingredient as well. It has ginseng, it has aloe vera, it has witch hazel, and a whol bunch of other like really nice ingredients in, which actually makes it soothing. And this one is the 250ml bottle, which is 8.5 fluid ounces. So this one also comes in a 100ml bottle like this one, but I have used like the two bottles of the smaller sizes, so I felt like, okay, I might as well just get a bigger size, and that's why I purchased this one. So I actually got this when I ran out of this and it wasn't available, and most of the stores that I actually wanted to get it from wasn't available, and so I was like, okay, let me try this NIP+FAB. I saw it and I was like, okay, this is 6%, so ordinarily it's supposed to be like a little bit stronger than the Pixi, but I felt like, okay, my skin could take it, so I got this and I was like, let's see what it does. So the direction of this just says to use with a cotton pad and wear a sunscreen afterwards. It doesn't say whether to use in the morning or night or both. And then for Pixi, it says gently exfoliates and brightens, revealing healthy glowing skin for all skin types, alcohol free, dermatologist tested, use AM and PM or as needed, you know. And then it also advises you to use a sunscreen. Basically both of them are AHAs, and this one has you know, lactic acid and salicylic acid in it as well, so you definitely need to use the sunscreen while using this. Whatever product that you are using, like, it doesn't matter if it's an antioxidant, it doesn't matter if it's an exfoliant, if it's a chemical, whatever it is, as long as it is an active, always wear a sunscreen afterwards. Please do not skip out on your sunscreens. So enough talk, I think it's time to put both of them to work and see how they work. So I have two cutting rounds with me. I'm going to start with the NIP+FAB one on the right side of my face, and then I'm going to do the Pixi on the left side of my face, just so you guys can see how they look, how they wear, and the effect. So I'm actually almost out of the NIP+FAB one. I have just a little left. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, I have just a little left, but I had to reserve some because I actually wanted to film this video and, you know, show you guys. So here we go. My face is actually clean. This feels like, it feels cold on my skin. I don't know how to explain it, but then there's this cooling effect that comes with it, not in a bad way, not in like a menthol or minty way, but there's this cooling effect that comes with it. And this is not a first impression. Obviously I have used up the bottle, but it feels really good on the skin, and it has more like a citrus fragrance to it. It's not like plain or acidic or anything. Okay, like when I first started using this, I think for the very first week, I noticed a little bit of sensation like tingling, but it wasn't like serious. But now I guess my skin is like very much used to it, so it doesn't tingle anymore. So I would say that it is not necessarily irritating, but if you have like very sensitive skin, then I don't know how it's going to wear for you, because looking at the ingredient list, it is very much basic. Even as I am applying it on my face, like it feels like very much basic, like it's basic. And this is what my cotton round looks like. You can see it's kind of like dirty, even though I did wash my face this morning. So this is good at like getting off that extra dirt from your skin, and I guess like, you know, just dead skin cells and all of that stuff. So that's that on this, and I just waited for it to dry a little bit so you can see what it looks like. You can see that I have like that mild glow on my skin, but it does settle in. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't sit on the skin. Obviously it's very much watery, so it actually settles in, and you can see that glow on this side of my face. I just want you to note the difference. I don't know if it's like very obvious, but you see this side of my face is where I have the NIP+FAB. So now I'll be testing the Pixi Glow Tonic on the left side of my face, just to show you guys what it looks like as well. Oh my god, they have like two separate, like the scents of the products are like completely different. They do not smell anything alike, I swear. And even from the application, it feels completely different. The cotton pad with the NIP+FAB just went on like, it just went on like you having just water on your cotton pad, and it's just doing what it's supposed to do. And you feel the rub, like you feel the cotton pad on your face. But with Pixi, it actually makes the cotton pad a little bit softer, so it just like glides on your skin like very easily. And this also has a cooling effect, I would say, similar to that of the NIP+FAB. So I think it's probably the glycolic acid or something, but they both have that. However, this has a different fragrance. Like I said, like this, it smells like clean and a little bit minty, not necessarily minty, but it has that little minty scent to it. I don't know if it's because of the aloe vera or the ginseng. I think it's the ginseng in it, which is, it's good. Like it's not like irritating or anything, but this feels like really mild on the skin. So I'm just talking about based on application now. While I was applying the NIP+FAB, like the cotton pad felt a little bit rougher on my skin, but then with this, the Pixi actually softens the cotton pad, and I think that this is because of the soothing ingredients in it, probably the aloe vera and other stuff. So this actually feels good as well, but then it also has that cooling effect. And this is what the cotton pad looks like after applying the Pixi. You can see that it's also dirty. So comparing them side by side, I have the NIP+FAB on my right and the Pixi on my left, and I don't know if you guys can see really well, but then they both did a great job at really exfoliating my skin and taking off all that dead skin. I think both of them actually do a pretty job at that, just that this one feels like a little bit more soothing while applying it than this one. So now I'm going to come closer for you guys to see the Pixi side of my face and what it looks like. Personally, I don't necessarily see a difference with the way my face looks. I don't know if it's just my skin, but I don't necessarily see the difference, although there was a slight little bit of glow on this side. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you look really closely, you'd see that this side actually looks a little bit fresh and glowy and smoother. I don't know, but that's just what I think. And if you look on this side, it actually looks glowy too. So you don't necessarily see much of a difference on camera, like with the NIP+FAB side. There is that glow, that radiance as well, and the Pixi side there is also that glow and radiance. However, I can feel like my face on this side is kind of a little bit smoother and easy to touch, and it still feels hydrated, like it is not dry at all. Whereas on this side it actually feels soft as well, but I think that the hydration on this side is a little bit more than this side. Like I feel like I would definitely need a like moisturizer here, and for here I probably could wear it by itself, maybe because of the aloe vera and the soothing ingredients, I don't know. But both sides of my face actually feels good, to be honest. Like I don't necessarily see as much as a huge difference in the way they wear and the way my skin looks. However, I would say that it depends on what your skin likes and you know what your skin can tolerate. So for this side, my pores are still a little bit more visible, and on this side they actually look like really less visible and smoother. So I think that's the effect of the Pixi, and probably that is why I actually prefer the Pixi to the NIP+FAB. I'm not sure, but then I would say that both of them actually work fantastic. Personally, I prefer Pixi to this only because it actually smoothens my face a lot better, and my pores look kind of like less visible whenever I use the Pixi. Also, I get that glow, and I just feel like I don't necessarily need to go heavy-handed with a moisturizer after I use this because it is very soothing. It's not irritating. This doesn't irritate my skin as well, don't get me wrong. Even though it's 6%, it's just like a percentage difference between the two, so it's not that bad. I know some people actually complain that, you know, it's like very strong for them and stuff like that. I have never had such an issue. I think my skin is kind of tough. I can take most things, even though I'm not like want to try out things that are badly reviewed. But this is really nice. I like this, but will I be repurchasing? Probably if I can find this. I think this is actually a good alternative to the Pixi one. I don't see any much difference as far as the work goes. You know, they both do exfoliate your skin like really well, and you definitely get that glow with both of them. I just think that there's a little bit of something in the Pixi that I don't understand that actually makes it stand out a little for me. But as far as using both of them goes, I love both of them. I am definitely going to buy this if I can't find this, but if I can find this, then as far as the prices go, I think Pixi is a little, like, it's slightly more expensive than NIP+FAB. NIP+FAB, I think I bought this for around 6,500 naira or so, I'm not sure, I think so. And then Pixi, I buy it from Nelly from Beauty and Glamour for 7,500 naira. She has like one of the best prices. I have compared her prices to other stores like Allure Beauty store. They sell theirs for like 9,000, 10,000 naira. So like there's a difference there, minus shipping cost and all of that stuff. So yeah. And the big size of that is this particular size at Allure Beauty store, I think it's 18,000 naira or so. I get this from Nelly for 12,000 naira, and it's a huge 250 ml bottle. So this is going to last me for months. So it's a huge deal. If you want to get it, I'd say that you get the bigger size because then you save more money, especially if you're getting it from her. I'm going to leave a link to her store in the description box below just in case you want to check her out. She has the best prices. She's really nice and attentive to her customers, and I think that's a dope thing. So both products are nice. If you want to go for either of them, please feel free to. This is an alternative to this. I would say that hands down, Pixi is a cult beauty favorite. It has made a name for itself in the beauty industry because it does work, and you know, but then NIP+FAB is also coming up, and then they have made a name for themselves as well. So I don't see anything wrong with alternating between the two. If you have used Pixi and you want to try out NIP+FAB but you're not sure, I think you should give it a trial. Maybe you might even prefer the NIP+FAB over the Pixi. You never can tell. So that's it for the comparison. If you want to get any of these products, please go ahead and buy them. They are amazing products, and tested, tried, and loved by me, and I believe a whole bunch of other people. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button, give it a thumbs up, and if you've used any of these products, let me know what you think in the comment section below. The background noise is becoming too much for me to handle. I'm like silently saying a little prayer like, God, please give me a house of my own in a very, very quiet environment so that I could just film my videos without having to deal with, you know, street noises, because it's so annoying. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, I love you. Have a great life. Bye.